remote viewing, the quantum realm. And how we get there, of course, is the Ant-Man. So simply watching the Ant-Man, then you can imagine a doorway in the Ant-Man seat where you're actually going into the dark sea of awareness, which links up with remote viewing or dreaming awake, as Don Juan called it from The Power of Silence, where you can then jump to different realities. So, the American Stargate program run by the DIA, David Morehouse called this micro remote viewing, and it's in his book, so I'm not making anything up. I'm just saying the Americans have been developing this for decades, and here we just developed it, well, I've developed it, to control reality.
The money psychotronic generator bought at 10th of April 2019 by Maria Kiriakov. This was my first service. All my services are bought directly to Tim in his account. So, Maria Kiriakov Anti-Aging Complete Healing Package. Bought at the 29th of February 2020. Bone generator e-certificate from Team Rifat. Sublime Good Engine Service, 9th of June 2020, for Maria Kiriakov, bought from Team. Supernatural Spirit Magic Kit, bought at the 4th of January 2020 for Maria Kyriakov only. This was one of the tools that I am using weekly or monthly, and I'm very thankful for it. Rothschild Psychotronic Crystal Sublime Good Money Vampire Engine. This was bought on the 3rd of June 2020. This was, I think, my first vampire crystal that I bought. Crystal service that I bought. Very important one. Love Vampire Service, Mind Vampire Lord Service, the Angelic Annie Service, Nude and Neutral Vampire Service, and Soul Rescue. For Maria Kyriakov, they are all bought on the 2nd of October 2020. Altogether 3 services. Death of Petty Tyrant Scapegoat Service, bought on the 18th of December 2021 for Maria Kyriakov. Very important service. "12 Power Squared and Activation Service, 12 Power Squared DNA Activation Service, sorry. 12 Power Squared DNA Activation Service for Maria Kyriakov, bought at the 7th of the December 2021. Building Intent Service, Omega Service for New Seers for Maria Kyriakov, 18th of December 2021. The Change Your Life for the Better BG Service for Maria Kyriakov, 7th of the April 2021. The Change Your Life for the Better BG Service. I don't know what is this BG, but doesn't matter. Make My Special People Augmented Vampire Protector Service. Yeah, Make My Special People Augmented Vampire Protector Service. This is my vampire service to protect all the people that I love. It is bought on the 9th of December 2020. Empress Real Vampire Lady of Beauty Service for Maria Kyriakov, bought on the 11th of June, January, February, March, April, May, June 2021. Signed by team. All are signed by team. All are bought and sent to the team's account. The Alchemy Service. This is one of my favorite services. Maria Kyriakov, bought on the 2nd of February 2021. So hopefully it is 100% working. All my services 100% automatically working for the benefit of me and all my family. Soviet psychic warfare to combat the inoculation service, Soviet psychic warfare to combat the inoculation service upgrade. This is bought on the 5th of February, not February, on the 5th of December 2022. This was an anti-vaccine double service to clean us from the inoculation service that was enforced on me and my family. All present and future Jeremiah Schwartz and his ilk vampire service, bought on the 24th of August 2022 for Maria Kyriakov. This is one of the very, very important one that this is a service that was bought for my mom, my dad, and Megan Harris, the wife of my son. My dad is passed away, so this is a neutral vampire service plus soul rescue for all of them. It was bought on the 20th of May 2022. The Katy Perry service for Maria Kyriakov, bought on the 15th of May 2023. Signed by team. All my services are signed by team. These are three services together. The Taylor Swift service, the Super AI service, and the Mystery of Sex Part 1 for Maria Kyriakov. And the services bought on the 8th of August 2023. Three services bought August. The Mystery of Sex Part 2, signed by Tim Ritpat for Maria Kyriakov, bought on 1st of November 2023. This is the Part 2 service bought from Tim. These are all the services that I bought, and they're all sent to Tim, to his account, and they are assigned by Tim, and I'm using them daily. So now I'm starting to read the services that belong to my husband. So here is my husband and me and my son. I'm using a little bit older picture. This is my husband, Teodosi Kyriakov. So these are all his services that I bought. All are signed by him. The Psychic Vampire service, bought on the 9th of December 2020. This is for Teodosi Kyriakov. The next one is Anti-Aging Complete Healing Pack, that was bought on the 29th of February 2020 for Teodosi Kyriakov. This is a beautiful service that he's using daily, and myself too. My service that is the same that I have. Rothschild, Sublime Good Money, Vampire Engine, Rothschild Psychotronic Crystal, Sublime Good Money, Vampire Engine, for Teodosi Kyriakov, bought on the 5th of February 2021. This is the second Vampire service. The anti-death psychotronic crystal for Teodosi Kyriakov, signed by Tim Rifat, bought on the 7th April 2021. On the 7th of April. Very important service concerning his health. 12 power squared 12 power squared DNA activation service for Teodosi Kyriakov on the 7th of December 2021, signed by Tim. The Venom service for Teodosi Kyriakov, signed by Tim, bought on the 28th of October, bought on the 28th of October 2021. The Venom service by Tim Rifat, 28th of October 2021, for Teo, for Teodosi Kyriakov Teo. The Neutral Vampire Service plus Soul Rescue, bought on the 2nd of October 2020, signed by Tim Rifat, bought for Teo Kyriakov. That is the service for my husband. Neutral Soul Service, Soul Rescue Service. This is the for Teodosi Kyriakov, intellectual property thief Jeremiah Schwartz, suffer for all for all eternity, to pave my dream, so far, so that they drain me, drainer, so that they didn't drain me dry vampire tech. Okay, this is a little bit difficult to read the service. It is signed by Tim, 24th August 2022, by Teodosi Kyriakov. Intellectual property thief Jeremiah Schwartz, suffer for all eternity to base my children so that they can drain me dry vampire tech. I don't know if it's correct what I'm reading, but this is the service, and the service is working automatically. This is for Teodosi Kyriakov. And this is the last service for Teodosi Kyriakov. This is the anti-vax service, Soviet psychotronic warfare to combat the inoculation service, Soviet, the first part, and Soviet psychotronic warfare to combat the inoculation service upgrade, the second part. This is very important service, and it's bought on the 12th of December 2022, and is supposed to protect Teodosi from the inoculations and all the poison that was putting us so in here. So I'm continuing with the services that I bought for the rest of my family. This is now I'm making this is my son, his daughter and his wife. This is picture of them, all of them. Pictures. This is picture of my mom and her granddaughter. This is Lyra Margaret, our granddaughter. So I'm showing again. This is my son Konstantin Kiryakov, Megan Harris, Lyra Margaret Kiryakov. This is all my dear family. So the next services are for them. The first service bought for Konstantin Kiryakov is the Neutral Vampire Service plus Soul Rescue, signed by Tim, bought on the 2nd of October 2020. The next service bought from Konstantin. How did I show it? So this is the service. Okay. The next service that I bought for Konstantin Kiryakov was 12 Power Square DNA Activation Service, bought on the 18th of December 2021, signed by Tim Rifat for Konstantin Kiryakov. Here is the service itself. Royal Wedding Psychotronic Generator Service. This is for Konstantin Kiryakov, a service for him and his wife, signed by Tim Rifat, bought on the 11th of July 2021. 11/6/2021. This was service that I bought for the wedding. And this is service for Konstantin Kiryakov, which is live longer, healthier for a few months or a year service, is the first part, and the second part is live up to your intended lifespan service, or psychotronic or Soviet psychotronics warfare service to combat the inoculation service 1 and 2 upgrade. This is all together. This is the service to combat the inoculations that were done on the young people, fooling them and forcing them to make inoculations. So this is the inoculation service, Soviet psychic warfare to combat the inoculation service number 1 and number 2, the upgrade, live longer, healthier for the few months or a year service. This is the first part, and live up to your intended lifespan service, the second part, or Soviet psychic warfare to combat the inoculation service part 1 and part 2. This is for Megan Harris, signed by Tim Rifat, and is on the 20th of January 2023 when the service was bought. This was one of the last services that I bought before I lost my job and I was forced to retire. And one more service for Lyra Margaret Kiryakov, the Neutral Vampire Service plus Soul Rescue. It was bought on the 15th of May 2023. 15th of May 2023, and it was signed by Team Rifat. This is one of the probably last services that I bought at 2023. After that, I was retired, forced to retire. So this is all the services for my loved ones, for my son and his family, all here, all signed by Tim. These are all the services that were to my husband. I will show them again. I will show them again. 1, 2, I think this is all. I'm increasing the volume. For the flicker effect to be absorbed everything. And I am showing again my services. To be activated 100%. This is a protection for all my loved ones. Vampire service. Make my special people augmented vampire protector service. Very nice service. This is making my life for better, be better. This is again the intent service. All my intended things to happen and all my family to be protected. 156 people that I show to be protected. It will be go to Omega Paradise with me. This is my DNA activating service. This is 4 vampire services: love vampire service, mind vampire service, angelic Annie service, and neutral vampire and soul rescue service. These were many services together. The Rothschild vampire service again. Okay. And this is my favorite one, Supernatural Spirit Magic Kit. My Supernatural Spirit Magic Kit. I'm working with it daily, weekly, monthly. It is to be very, very powerful and to work perfectly, automatically and perfectly for me and my family. This is the Sublime Good Engine. Everybody to be blessed in my family, to be happy, healthy, wealthy, long-living, anti-aging, protected by the source and by team. This is the bone generator, service from team. This is my anti-aging complete healing pack. I'm using it daily with my husband. I'm using mine, he's using his. And this is the money psychotronic generator, the first service that I bought on 2019, when I was first time I found Tim on the internet and I started listening to his lectures. These are all my services. Okay, so now I'm blessing also my instruments, magical instruments. Which I'm using daily. My crystals. My triangle heart crystals. My magic wand. I think I can show once more the services that my son and daughter-in-law. This is the service, full service for my granddaughter, neutral vampire service plus soul rescue. This is the anti-vaxxing service to her mother, Megan Harris. This is the anti-vaxxing service for my son, Konstantin Kirillov. First part and second part, that's great. This is the royal wedding service for my son and his daughter, for my son and his wife. Yeah, my daughter-in-law. This is my son's DNA service. This is the neutral vampire service of my son and soul rescue. So these are all of them. will stay to absorb the flicker effect and all my services to be blessed and activated 100%. And everything that all the lectures that I listen to be able to understand it and use 100%. If I'm not able to understand everything, to be able to use it 100%, despite the fact that they are too difficult and not always I understand what they are. So bone generator e-certificate from Team Richard. SeaWorld website. Bomb generator MP3, the torture, murder, vivisection of the banking system, and the bankers part 1. Anti-aging complete healing package. And the money psychotronic generator. I hope to work 100% automatically to be able to buy much more services. Fantastic. Venom 1. Certificate. Anti-death. Psychotronic crystal. Psychotronic crystals. Not shield, psychotronic crystal. Sublime good money vampire. Anti-aging, complete healing package for Thomas Kiriakov. The psychic vampire service. It is automatic service that you collect energy when you go through the crowds and between people. You automatically absorb energy. best. service. Mega service for users. Building intent service.